and today we are continuing our playthrough of the Ghosts of Saltmarsh. Okay, so just again to recap, you guys were hired to. It was a very kind of meaningless job, right? Go to this city, deliver this thing, all is good. However, on your travels, you found a dead body after being attacked by some harpies. And upon arriving at town, you've stumbled into a bit of a mystery. Apparently, this dead person belonged to a monastery on Firewatch Island. And the town was much alarmed to see that one of the very peaceful monks had turned up dead. And they had asked you to investigate with the promise of a great amount of cheese and wine. Uh, so that's where we are picking up today. You guys have just arrived at Firewatch Island, and it would be, say, midday. And when you arrive, you find yourself on a big sandy beach. There is a dock that leads up a narrow path into the walled compound of the building. But as you land on the beach, you see there is a creature flying in the sky up above. It's an unusual creature. It looks almost horse-like in nature, except it's covered in feathers. It's got a pair of horns growing out of the top of its head, and as you guys hit the shoreline, its attention turns to you, and you can see that it's very much it's very much fixated on you, and it seems to be coming closer at a very alarming speed.
Can I make a check of some sort to see if I recognize this creature?
Yeah, perception check. It is further away, so we don't exactly, we can't see it all that well. But you are able to spot what it is right away. It's, like I said, it's bird-like in nature, but it's massively huge, covered in feathers with horns and a beak. It is a Perryton, and it is very, very close now. Can we roll initiative, please? Once I get to the right map. There we go.
Oh, well, I was about to yell take cover. Did we get a long rest in between on our boat travels?
Yes? Would we need a long rest? I didn't think we had, done anything. Because
some of us did get hit kind of bad by harpy. And
well,
some
yes.
of us, it might just be
we spent a great deal of time in the winery.
Actually,
so we would have certainly rested.
I think I'm good. Check.
You think?
Oh, that's not what I want.
Say, I hate to be a hassle, but whenever you get a chance, could I get my token resized?
I like you, little.
Minor cat. Kitten.
Meow.
What you call a child's backseat? I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Sweet Pea, you're on the boat. Kothex, it looks like you're up first.
Yeah, and it's so far away.
Yeah, it is 60 feet up in the air.
Yeah, I'll move a little bit back and I'll activate my flame tongue and I stab it if it comes close.
Okay, cool. Naru. Hey, Florg, how you doing today?
I'm going to move closer a little bit and ready an action to attack if he comes close.
Edoru.
Shoot it with the crossbow.
Like someone's
Burn
having
the
breakfast. Yep, that will hit. It lets out a screech and turns its attention towards you.
Uh-oh.
Actually, on second thought, shooting Tolan does not do well with animals, apparently.
Some?
I'm going to run away. Screw that noise. Fireball.
That is a hit. And now the parrot, it's a dumb beast. Pretty much it just, it doesn't have like long-term memory. So after you hit it, it snaps its beak and looks in your direction.
And I will take 2 more steps back. And that's it for me.
Perryton swoops.
Oh god.
Oh yes. And then he would be at arm's reach as he swoops in. First trying to gore you. Looks like he's gonna succeed. And then he swoops at you with his talons. Gotcha twice. As he caws and snaps his beak. Ah. Alright, and then it's Tolan's turn.
Tolan will also firebolt, I guess.
Okay. Hit.
And then move to about there.
And paw.
Yeah, I'm gonna move up a little and cast blindness on it.
All right. What do we get to con save? What's your DC? Oh, probably not 20.
Most likely not.
No. Okay. Well, who is our last one to hit it? That would be Toland. So, at the end, are you finished?
Yeah, sorry, I'm done.
At the end of your turn, he will take a legendary action. He swoops over here and tries to gore Toland. $17 a hit?
Yes, that will hit.
Okay, and then you also take 2d8, or just 9. Just add 9 to it. And it says he can move up to his speed. So how far has he moved? He has moved 20 feet. He goes 40 feet up in the air. I'm sorry. She goes 40 feet up in the air. And no, you do not get an op attack, as my Perryton friend has flyby. There's my wing. Okay. Kotex.
Lying is cheating. I guess in my second hand, I pull out a dagger and I'll toss it at the Perryton.
What's the short range?
It's 20, so it is with disadvantage.
Okay, you got it, dude. I think, yep, 15 is still a hit.
Okay, 8 damage.
Alright.
And I don't think I have anything smart to do with my bonus action. Yeah, that's all.
Naru.
Curtain.
I'm going to ready another attack.
If he comes in again.
Or- Yeah.
Come down here so I can hit you. Alright, Idoru.
Again with the crossbow.
Jesus. Yep. And also a hit.
Okay. That's it.
Some.
Fireball.
Also a hit.
That is it.
It's his turn. Its turn. Uh. The Perryton lets out a monstrous yell. And let's see. Who's been hurting it the most? Idoru, Sam, and Toland. You three need to make a wisdom save or become cursed by the monstrous Perryton. Oh. Alright. After that, it will use its full speed to run away. It just goes like 70 feet straight up and away. You can tell it's badly injured and it wants no part of what you guys are trying to sell right now.
So how fast is it? Because I have 400 feet range.
Yes, he'll still be in your range. I'll be honest though. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Let's see. Tolan, you got anything?
Important question. Is that dagger still in it? Or did the dagger like drop out after hitting it?
I would imagine it would hit it and then fall.
Then backup plan. Tolan cast Scorching Ray.
Okay.
So still do that. Let's see. Yeah, I need 2 more of those.
2 hits for 9.
Alright, and I'll probably move closer to it. 30 feet.
Paul.
I don't want to let Danner escape, so and that will be it for my
Guiding
turn.
bolt.
Then
I didn't even see that. Yes,
Yeah, my bad.
a hit. The next attack against it will have advantage. Kothex, you got anything?
I'm just going to fetch my dagger and that's all.
All right. Naru, I'm guessing nothing.
I can. I'll have my work dash, so I can be really close to him. And then, how much did I move? It's enough. So I'll have my work jump, do a high jump, and then I'll attack with throwing a javelin.
Can the warg jump 60 feet in the air?
No, he's 40 feet in the air.
Oh, no, I didn't update the token. He uses full speed to move upwards and away. He's 60
Oh, okay.
feet.
Anyway, I'll have it jump 10 feet in the air and try to a javelin. Because he's closer now. Let's see. Still disadvantage, but I'll try.
Okay.
And
It was a good try. I like the effort.
And that's my turn.
All right. Oh, you would not have disadvantage. He was hit by a guiding bolt. So you would have a normal roll, which is still in that one.
Yeah.
Sucks a suck.
Ensnaring strike. And crossbow bolt.
Wait a minute. appear at the point of impact. How do they? Okay, this is
That's it. With the second hit.
Magic vines.
yeah. They grow out of the arrow. All right. So the first attack hits it.
14.
It would have to save. Definitely does. The second attack hits it. Takes 9. And
Actually, it takes 5 from the second attack. I didn't take off Colossal Slayer. It only applies once.
oh, all right. He gets 4 more. And then are you done?
Also walking. After it. That's it.
Let me see here. Because I think it said up to its speed towards one target. Can't just run as a legendary. All right.
You can.
Sam?
Firebolt. Ha.
That is a hit, and it lives. It had 10 hit points.
Oh.
So you're finished?
Yep.
All right, and then on its turn, it flies a total of 140 feet away. Still within Nidoru's range, but you can tell the threat has definitely passed.
Close the door.
Toland?
Toland does not have the range necessary to shoot this thing.
Pow. Thank you, dude.
I would like to shake my fist menacingly at it as it flies away. But otherwise, I'm just standing here.
Kothex.
Cortex has nothing to do.
Naru.
Same.
All right, moment of truth.
And try.
All right. The second one hits it, and you see the creature is far off in the distance. You see the crossbow bolt flying into the air so far it becomes almost imperceptible. And then the creature takes a hard jerk and then falls to the ground. And that's it. It's the end of combat.
Well done, comrades. Stop that evil bird horse.
What would the party like to do now?
I would like
These
to
over
run
here.
to the corpse and see if there's anything with the
Well, there is not. It's a bird.
You never know.
What was it? Was it the South Park episode where they were like, I just killed this boar and I found this +3 magic sword. It was inside of it somehow. Yeah, no, the monstrous Perryton does not carry any loot.
Okay.
So, let us go to here now. Here is a map of Firewatch Island. So, you guys would have been somewhere here. This is the dock and the road that we had talked about. So you can pretty well see that the beach only really allows to go up to the monastery. There's nowhere else to really explore. So, onward? Question mark?
Onward. Exclamation point.
What's the gate?
Okay. As you make your way up the beach, you see that Firewatch Island is actually quite beautiful. The sun makes the waves sparkle, and the barren hills are its most noticeable landmarks, rising above narrow rocky beaches and small wiry shrubs on the other side on the otherwise sparse landscape. In between those high points is a small fortress and a beacon tower. Building made of stone, looks to have 2 floors, ground floor and an upper level that you can see from the beach. And let us no this one. There it is. There's like 6 handouts for so very little information. I don't know why it's organized that way. All right, I'm gonna go back over to here. We're gonna grab all your dudes. That's not how you grab people. Come on, everybody pile up by the puppy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And you're gonna see we are now on a map. Looks very much identical to the one I just showed you, which makes me wonder why it was split in such the way it was. And these are the smaller squares are 5 feet, so everybody is getting de-shrunkified. All right, there we go. You guys can continue whenever you're ready.
Okay. Move forward.
All right, you see that there is no gate here on the courtyard. It's just an opening on the inside of the wall. And as you enter, you can see the archway in the outer wall provides access to a large courtyard and garden. You can see that there are several rows of vegetables planted on the inside. Once you go into the courtyard, go into the courtyard. Why am I describing it if you're not? Hey, there we go. You can see there are several rows of vegetables over here. And there's stairs on the eastern side that lead up to a walkway that encircles around and serves as sort of like a guard post. And you can also see the base of the bell tower is obscured by thick growing vines, which also shroud the western stairs. A set of double doors stands along the front of the hermitage on the far side of the garden and appears to be the only way inside. And from where you can stand, on the eastern side of the courtyard, the wall of the fortress that once sat against the larger of the island's rocky cliffs, but the hillside has since been hewn away to create a passage rounding the quarter of the hermitage.
I'll get close to the door and try knocking. Call if everyone, yeah, anyone is in.
There is no reply.
Hello? Is anyone here? I'll try opening the door.
Okay. When you pull on the door, you find that it's locked, but it's not physically locked. The knob turns in your hand, and when you pull on it, it seems to give. So it's not like the lock mechanism is holding the door shut. It's very peculiar.
Something else is holding the door.
Something else is holding the door closed.
Can I see anything through the cracks of the door?
Well, if you roll a perception check or an investigation check, maybe then we could figure out what's going on.
Okay. Perception. Where's my checks? Checks. Perception.
Okay. Examining the door, you notice a couple irregularities. The hinges appear to be broken. You can see that the wood is splintered and that the hinges of the door don't actually attach to the frame. You can also see that there are several markings along the outside of the door showing signs of a forced entry. And lastly, all barely noticeable, you can see tiny little needle points that come through the actual door itself. There are probably hundreds of them going all throughout the door, and after looking at them for a moment, you're able to recognize them for what they are. They're nails. It looks like the door has been barricaded from the inside.
Barricaded from the inside. What could they be trying to protect themselves from? I'll try writing my work to the other side, to the eastern side. Try to find if there's another passage.
Before you do that, I mean, keep in mind there's this huge mountain here on the side.
Mm-hmm.
And the area between the mountain and the wall is very narrow. You would fit probably, but the warg certainly would not.
Okay, I'll try and pass without the warg.
Okay. While Naru explores, what's everybody else doing?
I would like to check if I see any kind of signs of animals or like their acts. What could be?
Actually,
Yeah, what could they hide from?
that would be a great idea. We'll handle that in a moment. Unfortunately, Toland has made a mistake. Because as everybody kind of begins to spread out and examine the surroundings, Toland goes. I would imagine that you're going to go examine those vines that had grown up and were kind of surrounding the guard tower, right?
Yes, Tolan was going to examine plant.
Hey, Paul. Yeah, he's a tabaxi. Although I think the art he uses is actually a Leonin. Okay, so as you walk forward, these vines, they lash out and try to grab at you, right? I need a strength save, which you'll probably pass, which is fine. Okay, so you walk forward. These vines, they lash forward and they try to wrap themselves around your foot. You feel them tug at you, trying to pull you in closer. So then you quickly step back and jump away. And it's at this point we're going to go ahead and roll initiative. Maybe. Because there's a bunch of them.
This is sad.
That is sad. What are those rolls? All right. Well, I guess so far nobody knows that there's any danger because these things attack Toll and he just goes, "Huh, look at that." But Idoru, you would be the first to act.
Okay, And let's shoot this one. Like, I've seen them attack him, right?
Sure. Let's go with that. $16 is definitely a hit. Is there more coming? Yeah, there's more coming. Numbers. So 48, 57. Look at that. Easy peasy. All right. You have thoroughly hurt that plant. All right, Paul, and what would you like to do?
I am strolling through here, enjoying the nice sunny day. Oh no, it looks like someone's under attack. My friend, I'll move on. And I'll stay there. I think everything else is out of range at the moment, and just prepare to attack if anything encroaches upon us.
Okay. Attack with what?
That's a good point. What? I forget what I have. With my short sword.
Cool. All right. So if anything comes in range, short sword attack. You got it. Now the vines. So they're vines. They can't move very far. They will move. They're creeping forward. But then again, you see these tendrils begin to shake as they slither their way across the ground at alarming speed. They reach forward, and they are going to try and grab, let's say, well, alright, we're going to try and grab Edoru. One will try to grab Paul, and one will try to grab Toland. And then the fourth one, I don't know what they'll do. I'll sort that out here in a second. So, Edoru, Paul, Toland. It looks like maybe Paul. No, okay, that is also a miss. Let's try to grab Toland again. All right, these vines aren't not very effective. Kothex, go ahead.
Okay, let's pull out Flame Tongue, activate it, and smack the one next to me.
Oh no. 12 is a miss.
Oh no. That's all.
Alright. Naru, you hear shouts of alarm and sounds of combat from behind you.
Oh no. I'm going to move towards my work. Jump. Into, and then have it move. How much can I move?
Oh, the warg still has his full move, right? Couldn't you have a dash?
Okay. I'll have it dash, and then move to here, and those vines are big, right? Like
Yes,
large.
they are.
Okay.
They are large plants. It's a hit. 2 hits. Smite it. Smite the plant.
I'm gonna smite it, but I'm going to use Fury of the Small.
Smite and Fury?
No.
Or just Fury?
Just
Okay.
Fury.
How much
8
damage is
extra damage?
that's gonna be enough to kill it.
Nice.
You see a large patch of the vines shudders as it begins to spurt green goo everywhere as they curl up and wither. Toland.
Toland is going to action to summon his wildfire spirit.
Oh, there's our friend.
There. And then, with a brilliant idea, he is going to expend his bonus actually, that'll be... So this this is very weird how this works. So that's the end of Tolan's turn. But then immediately after Tolan's turn goes the Wildfire Spirit, who requires Tolan's bonus action to do actions.
Yes.
And then Tolan is going to teleport. Let me just check. Yes, the spirit and each willing creature of your choice within 5 feet of it teleport up to 30 feet. And each creature within 10 feet of the space that the spirit left must succeed on a dex save against my spell save DC.
Okay, I understand. So you and it are teleporting away, and then you're burning all 3 of the vines. Okay.
A DC 14 dex save or 1d6 plus 2 fire damage.
You said DC 16?
DC 14.
Okay. 1 pass, 2 fail. What is the damage?
3.
You see that they don't seem very, very concerned about the fire. Are you Elemental Adept?
Yes.
Okay, well, they are slightly more concerned now.
Probably actually, it was 4 damage because. Oh wait, no, I didn't roll. That was my Wildfire Spirit. Never mind.
Just like I had mentioned before, these vines seem to be filled with a very thick sap-like substance. They are very moist, and it doesn't seem like fire would. It's like trying to burn green plant life. You know, fire doesn't take very well. With that being said, Sam, what would you like to do?
Ignore everything you said and use fire.
Of course.
I have elemental adept.
Well, I mean, after the entire underwater, spiel, I would imagine all of my spellcasters have elemental adept for fire.
Just give me a minute. I'm trying to find this.
Fireball.
Yeah, I was getting there.
You didn't even have to do the thing. You could have just said fireball, and I would assume you would like target it at the back wall here or something, so that you don't blow up Naru.
That's what I'm doing.
All right, here, I will put this to the side. It's a surprise tool that will help us later.
Am I just stupid?
Maybe.
I was looking at 5th level for fireball. I'm just playing.
This is why you don't stay up all night, kids.
You shut up. You take that.
All right. So my poor sweet assassin vines are probably not gonna survive this. Well, at least they have a ton of health. That was a pretty decent roll too. All right, are we finished?
Yep.
And then it goes to Hidoru.
Closest target.
Ooh, I'm sleepy.
Let's try it again. That's better.
27. You got it, dude. And then, Paul, what would you like to do with your turn?
I would like to bravely step up and attack this vine with my sword. So let's move him up.
All right. Your 19 will hit. The 9 will not.
Darn it. Well, that's still a good effort. And that'll do it.
Okay. Then my assassin vines. That's right. The sheet's over here now. So let's go with a 15-foot square. And we'll make it green. And then we'll make it so that you can actually see said square. Alright. So this vine here in the front, you see the ground, all the vines in the area begin to multiply rapidly, right? And as they do, they crisscross they cover over your feet and legs. They begin to creep up your torso. The entire area is just overrun. Anyone in the area when this starts that is not an assassin vine needs to make a strength save or be restrained. So the warg, Naru, Kothex, and Paul. So Kothex is restrained. Unless you... No, you're not. What am I thinking? The warg is also restrained. Okay.
He's not because of the aura.
Oh, right. So you would pass. Okay. Cool. All right. So that's the first one, right? To free yourself, it's your action and a strength athletics check. The other two vines, they are going to reach out and try to constrict people. The first one is going to try and grab Naru and yank him off of that org. 21 is a miss. Magical shield. This well, I need a win. I'm gonna go for the low-hanging fruit, and we're gonna try to constrict Kothex.
Oh no.
Hey. So you are grappled. Until this grapple ends, you are restrained, and you take... Wait, what? The damage roll is wrong. The damage roll says 2d6 plus 4. The description, it's supposed to be 66. So, okay.
I guess we'll just have to take
We'll just use
2d6.
the average. Yeah, we'll just use the average. So you take 21 damage at the start of your turn if you are still restrained or still grappled by the vine. And that... it's Kotex's turn.
Okay, 21 damage.
21 poison damage, which might be relevant for some of you guys. Not for you.
Okay, and I would like to attempt to escape from the poisoning vine.
Okay.
And it's escape DC
14.
14.
Yeah.
Can I use acrobatics?
Yes,
on
you
that?
can. Well, grapple, you get to choose.
Yeah, I'll use that. No.
It just not to pile on, but you would also have disadvantage because you're restrained. So I mean, it just wasn't meant to happen.
Okay. Bonus action hide, even though they see me. I'm stupid.
All right, Naru.
Okay, I'm gonna move a little bit and attack the vine.
20 is that's a hit for 10.
And another one.
Smite it.
And that's it.
Okay. Poland?
Poland will raise his staff up before the sky splits open, and from it comes forth a giant wave. Let's see. It is what size again? It is 30 feet long, 10 feet wide, 10 feet tall, so I think it's
It
long
could
enough
hit
to
all
hit
three of them. Yeah. Cool. For 21 bludgeoning, half on a save. Well, Vine's number 1 is going to die. They can't survive, which means you are no longer restrained, but you are still grappled. These two have to make a dex save, which they fail horribly. Who knew? Plant-like creatures aren't very dexterous. So they take 21, and isn't there a secondary effect too? They get pushed 10 feet?
Might be 12. Check.
Yeah, I think so.
On a failed save, they're knocked prone.
Okay. We have prone plants. Can my plants be prone? Apparently. Alright. Finished?
That's it.
Alrighty. Sam.
Firebolt the one in the back.
Okay.
That is it.
So then to Idoru.
Are they both prone now?
They are both prone. Our our crossbow expert is cursing you right now, Toland.
Let's
Toland also gave crossbowman fire bolts, so
16 will still hit. And it will kill the first one.
Okay, next one. That's gotta miss.
11 will miss, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know how vines are prone either, Florg. That's kind of a like they come up from the ground and then you knock them down, I guess. I don't know.
They're just laying flat, like if you walked over them.
All right, Paul.
We will toll the dead on.
Oh wait a minute, they are immune to prone. Legit, it says it right there. I just have a smooth brain. It doesn't have advantage though, so it doesn't really matter. It would have been 16 a hit and 11 a miss. Reading is fundamental. Yes. Ooh, alright. So Paw is tolling the dead.
Yeah.
They fail.
Nice.
Take the 9. 9? 9.
Well, that will be the end of my turn.
Alright. This vine, number 2. And I'll just move them up a little bit. Not quite that much. You can't move that far. Let's put this one back. Because we're just gonna reuse that one's aura. Ha! He's gonna try and entangle everybody. Oh my god, what a monster. So everybody in that aura, it's a strength save or you are restrained.
Oh no!
What is going on? I think Paul passes because of aura.
I think he's one short.
Your aura is only 4, not 5.
Yes,
All
only
right.
4.
Then Paul is restrained.
Oh no!
Oh,
I'll get
no.
out of here.
And then Kothex, it'll be your turn. You are currently still constricted. So 21 poison damage.
I don't feel so good.
Alright,
And let's attempt to escape, take on the poisoning one.
okay. I
Is that enough?
do believe so. No. The constrict is a DC 14.
I have nothing else to do.
Yeah. Yep. Sit there. That's what you do. You sit there until Naru kills this thing. With a smite!
Going to attack.
Mhm.
Going to attack.
It's a hit. Do it.
And attack again.
Another hit. Do it.
And that's it. That's it.
Toland.
Toland will cast Firebolt.
All right, and the last of the assassin vines is dead, ending combat. Spread these back out so I can see the 4 of them. All right. With the threat of the vines gone, now what do we do?
Perhaps we should. Where we are stepping in the future. Not that we seem to be any worse aware.
Got Hex want to sleep.
It's too early to sleep, Cortex. Shall resume my investigation of the eastern side of the.
Wait, why was the reason we didn't go in the front door? Because it has nails on it?
It's barricaded.
It's barricaded.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah.
Shall go to the other side.
Sure.
Well, perhaps these plants were guarding something. I mean, they were here.
Toland will stand next to the warg. Is the warg willing to teleport?
Why don't you ask him? Stupid.
Warg intel it. Toland no speak warg.
Aren't you a druid?
Yeah.
You have to speak with. Oh, that's
Toland
right.
does-
It's
Toland
not a.
is not an edible druid.
It's not a beast. It's a
Come on,
celestial.
trust.
It's a fake warg.
Can I speak Celestial? No, I can.
Well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't have a language. I was thinking about the speak with the.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can ask him to allow the teleport.
Funny man cast spell.
Funny man, Gaspel, you go with funny.
So you're teleporting the warg.
Yes.
There's a boo.
My turn. No, I just remembered Orc Jotar.
All right. As you move around to the side of the building, you can see that a low, unfinished stone wall encloses a broad, sandy yard, abutting an open vista of beach and sea. A small tower, accessible by an external stair, rises against the hermitage's eastern wall, and several scrubby bushes stand to the north of a large oval pool in the center of the yard.
I'll try going into the tower. And I'll look around, see if I find anything.
Okay. Just give me 1 second. Walking into this tower, the heady smell of fermentation fills this dark, windowless hole. Its walls are rough masonry and its floor is hard-packed earth. No ladder rises to the trapdoor in the ceiling, and you can see a table along the western wall holds a collection of copper tubing and vats, next to which are several casks.
Toland will inspect a cask.
Well, you can see that the 4 casks hold a have a homemade swill. It has a very distinct berry-like smell.
Toland has found Firewatch. Toland does not care.
Toland, as you step out from inside, as you step out from inside the tower, something attacks you, and you take 11 damage.
Alright, Toland's gonna con save.
Yeah. What are you concentrating on?
Idoru's fire arrows.
Oh, right. I don't think he rolled fire damage for any of his arrows.
I rolled them for like the first two and then forgot about it after that.
Okay. Go ahead and roll initiative, please.
Yes, wizard luck.
I wasn't even planning to attack you with that, but it started in a certain place and it creeps up every so often, and then you just walked out next to it. I'm not picking on you, I promise.
Sure.
All right. So you exit the tower. Wham! Something punches you. What is that? Can't see it. Kotex, you seen him take some you seen him react to some unseen blow. It's obvious that something is wrong. What would you like to do?
Okay, Cortex does not like the situation. He's going to dash into the bush and hide.
Okay. Go ahead and make your stealth roll.
I don't like your voice.
What, man? You're hiding in the bush. You good? And then
That
Naru.
Okay, Naru notices that Toland is attacked, and he can't see anything, so he will move towards the warg and try to grab the lantern of revealing that we have and try lighting it up.
So that will be your action, is to light the lantern?
Yes.
Okay. Not a problem. As well, can you remind me, what is the aura? It's huge, isn't it? It's like 60 feet bright, 60 feet dim.
It's 30 bright and 30 dim.
Okay. So yeah, so 60 feet. So we're gonna set up this aura because there is an invisible creature, obviously. We're gonna set up this aura. Let's go with this one. Everybody can see that, yeah?
No.
Nope.
Let me fix the warg then. Advanced aura C.
Oh, I can see it.
Okay, so inside that aura, you can see invisible creatures, which means we can see the invisible stalker. If it moves outside of the aura, though, we again lose sight of it. I don't know if that'll be relevant because it's a huge aura. But okay, there it is, invisible stalker.
And that's my turn.
Some.
I'm gonna firebolt it.
Alrighty.
And take a step back.
Cool. And then pop.
Gonna cast Guiding Bolt on it.
Is that very nice? Uh, 15 is a hit.
Nice. And then that'll be my turn.
Idoru.
So, it hit by guiding bolt.
Yep, you have advantage. Alright, so the first attack has advantage. The second one does not.
Well,
Alright, you finish?
yeah, I'm done.
Alright.
I need the coffee.
So, a moment later, you see... I know what I'm doing. Layer. Token. Layer. Get up there. A moment later, you see two creatures erupt from one of the nearby bushes. They walk forward, and they begin to shout at you in some incoherent language. You can also see that there is something most unusual about their appearance. You can see that there seems to be some illusory effect that is covering them, but you can obviously see through it as they are within the lantern of revealing. So think of it almost like a shimmering, like translucent image with their horrifying appearance underneath. And you can see their true form, and they are revolting. Purple and blue, bloated skin, stringy hair, very much like vines or seaweed. And as they walk out, they run forward. I actually don't think they can. They are just going to use a dodge action because they can't actually get into melee range. And then the invisible stalker, it is going to attack Tolan because you're still right here. So let us, bam, he does not have advantage anymore. 25 will hit for 11. And then I think 18 is also a hit for 10. So you could take those and make your 2 con saves. Well, there's one. Nine would fail. So then you lose the flaming arrows, and then it'll be your turn.
Poland has decided a good course of action is...
Actually, I'm sorry. At the start of your turn, because you are within 30 feet of these hags, and due to the effects of the lantern, you can see their true form. And any humanoid that starts his turn within 30 feet of the hag and can see their true form must make a wisdom save. So please do that before anything else. I think you're going to be okay. You're also immune to the horrific form until oh. If a creature saving throw is successful, creature's immune to it for the next 24 hours. Okay, I thought I saw it somewhere, but it was like in the middle. So for some reason. Continue. Sorry. Oh god.
Plus a d8.
Where's it going?
Right there. Are there more?
Yeah, remember the super secret tool to help us later?
And then Tolan says screw this and teleports away on the wildfire spirit's turn.
Okay, so let us make some saves. And
Hey, just leave that effect there.
I did. One of the hags will pass. Actually, both hags will pass. Unfortunately, our invisible stalker does not. Our non-invisible stalker. Alright. And then Tolan teleports away. And Kothex, you would be up.
Okay, so a wisdom save because of the hacks.
Yep.
Today is not my day.
No, it is not. So
That
let's
is a
see.
dying boy.
What is the penalty for?
I'm pretty sure it's dropped to 0 hit point. Either that or it's frightened and then you can drop
On a
to
failed
0
save, the
hit points.
creature is frightened for a minute. Unless the target. No, that's just it. You're just frightened. That's all.
Okay, then I'm just going to pull out the dagger and toss it at the invisible stalker. And because I was hidden, it's just a flat roll.
Yep. Oh, that sucks. You had advantage. Had.
And it's 7 damage because no one is next to it anymore.
Yep. I have another question. Is that a magical dagger?
And no,
Okay.
protects hides again. The bush.
Okay. And then after you make your stealth check, you can repeat the wisdom save at the end of each of your turns. All right. Naru, you're immune to frightened, right?
I don't think so.
No, you're immune to charm. Sorry.
Yeah.
All right. So wisdom save at start of turn.
Is it save? Is that enough?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to mount the warg. And then I'll move a little bit closer and attack the stalker. One attack.
Yo.
And I'm going to smite. Let's just be...
Oh, now with the smite.
Yeah. Okay. Level 1 smite. That's it. And then I'll attack again.
So 8 on top. Second attack is another 18 and another smite.
Nah, that's fine.
You sure?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Tom.
Firebolts at the.
Did you say fire bolt?
That's not a fire.
Yeah, it's firebolt at the stalker.
Okie dokie. Oh,
Jesus.
that's
Did that kill it?
yeah, I
That's a lot of damage.
think he's dead. Wait a minute. That's not enough. Don't you add your modifier to your cantrips?
Yeah.
Okay, you just have to toggle that because it's not currently included. But
It is.
doesn't matter. He's super dead.
My modifier is only. Is it?
Yeah, I thought because you're evocation wizard that at this level you would have empowered
I think that's
cantrips.
spells, not cantrip.
No, it's totally the cantrip damage, right?
I don't have that.
Then you have passed the test. Congratulations.
What?
It was on the test. A
10th
clever
level.
ruse. What level are you guys?
9.
Wait, you guys are 9th level?
I am. I think. Oh no, I'm 8th. I'm 8th level. Anyways, my turn's over.
Okay. Pop.
All right. Because it's like the only thing I can really do. I'm gonna upcast Guiding Bolt on.
Yeah, should be good. Oh, it helps if I'm looking at the rolls. Jeez.
Hey. Yeah.
Which one, left or right?
The left one.
All right, they are dead.
Woot.
If anyone attacks the corpse, they have advantage. It's currently glowing.
Sweet, get her. That'll be the end of my turn.
Idoru.
Okay, last one minicag. Take this damage, take that damage.
Rip. That's not good. It's a very ominous. Alright, looks like Idoru whiffed. Which then we go to our Sea Hag. And seeing as how things have very quickly shifted away from her favor, she is going to try and run. Using the dash action to slip around the corner. The stalker is dead. Toland? Gomo, you there?
Oh, yep, sorry. Let's see here. I don't see a hag. Did they turn invisible?
She ran.
Let's see. I don't know. I didn't see where she went. And I have not much to do at this moment. Let's see. Actually, I would run over here, and let me get a good healing spell for you. Let me give you a Cure Wounds to Kothex.
All right.
But you also get another D8 because of my Wildfire Spirit.
Ho ho ho. And then Kothex, it would be your turn.
Okay. Yeah, I heal 16 and I cannot see the hag, so I can move because, yeah, I cannot see. Let's move to the edge of the bush. Let's hide again, and let's stab it if it comes close.
What is their perception? Non-existent. You're good. You're hidden.
And then the wisdom save at the end.
Yep. I think that's a pass. Yes, it is. All right.
Oh,
Naru.
Okay, I'll have my work dash. And I'll move to here.
She hisses as you round the corner.
And I'll attack the rag. And one attack. And there's my smite. I'll smite as a level 2. So that's here. And I'll attack again.
That is a dead hag. Bleh.
Nice.
And they end the combat.
Charge.
Plop down, and he's gonna cast. Let me check here. Let me just check how Healing Spirit works now.
Your modifier +1.
Yep. I was trying to see if it works like Magic Missile, where I roll once and then it heals that amount each time it heals. or...
Each proc is individually rolled.
Let me quickly check the wording of Wildfire Spirit.
I'm pretty sure Wildfire Spirit is each time you heal someone.
When you cast spell or restore hit points,
Yep.
you roll D8 and gain a bonus to one roll of the spell.
One roll of the spell. Nice.
So let's see here.
All right.
Then I'm just
Shitter, get off the pot. What are you doing?
Tolan's gonna cast Healing Spirit. Is there anyone else seriously injured?
No, I'm good.
I think
I'm a little bit.
you, Sam, and Kothex are the only ones that were injured at all.
Wow.
Oh,
All
I'm
right, and then I
fine.
get 3 more uses. 1, 2, 3. Tolan will heal himself with that.
Did you have any uses left?
Nope, that was it.
Okay.
You did get
One.
beat up pretty bad.
Tolan was on 14 hit points.
Wait a minute.
What are these hit points? I don't. What are you talking about? All right. Anywho, what are we doing? So, threat dead. You know,
We
for
check
being
the rags, corpses.
keep the corpse, or yeah, looking through, you don't find anything of interest. Although there's a whole
Why?
lot of monsters at this peaceful monk's monastery.
Yeah, that's strange. Why there's so many monsters here? Two hags, a stalker, some assassin vines. Like- Where the monks breeding some monsters here?
So what are we gonna do?
Oh, we'll move to this opening here.
And once again, you see that the wall was unfinished, which has left an opening, and you can see a set of stairs that go up into a nearby area.
Well, I'll squeeze through here.
Yep.
I'll try.
It's far too narrow for the warg to fit.
Oh, okay. So
Although-
I'll try and look at the door, see if I can open it.
Okay, same as in the front of the building, you see once again that the doors have, they show signs of forced entry there, and that it's obvious the door has been barricaded from the inside. Unlike the front door, however, when you push on the door, you can see that this barricade has already been broken. And the door opens.
Oh no! If the barricade is broken, then whatever was trying to get inside got inside.
Walking into the building, you see what was apparently once the main barracks of the stronghold has been turned into individual meditation chambers by the residents of the Hermitage. There are numerous wooden poles, crudely fashioned and lashed together, hung with curtains to create 8-foot high partitions throughout the room, which are what all these walls are that you can see. So they're not actual walls, they're just like curtains hanging from poles. The ceiling is like 20 feet overhead, and you can see that the entire room is in shambles. Many of the partitions have been damaged and pulled down. Debris and broken remains of furnishings are strewn everywhere, and there are pools of drying blood and gore filling the room with a metallic stink.
Well, you see another door, so I'll try walking towards it.
Okay. You could do that. However, there you can see, I'm not gonna make you fight these. there are a number of rats. They're swarming everywhere. You can see the torn curtains, things that tossed onto the floor. They're kind of bubbling and writhing as they move underneath. There has to be at least 50 rats moving around the chamber, eating at the remains of the dead. And as you enter, you can see they begin to move defensively, trying to obstruct your path. Not so much blocking you from the door, but stopping you from getting to their food.
So I'll try moving and try to stay away from the rats.
Continuing anyway. Okie dokie.
Yeah.
Roll initiative, please. And there we go. Hold on, I'm gonna do this the smart way. Because if they show nameplates, it's gonna be way too many. Alright, so we have 3 rats. Bam! They're gonna roll initiative. Oh no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cool. So the rats get to start combat. And as you enter the room, again, the rats try to block your way. We try to move around them and not disturb them, but they are extremely territorial and defensive. And as you move further into the chamber, more rats come out. They stream from beneath the broken furniture and from behind partitions. And at the start of the round, 3 more rats materialize. So here we go. Rats. We're attacking here. Attacking here. And then let's make some rolls. Okay, I drew a blank. 1, 2, 3. They can't seem to penetrate Naru's heavy armor. And then attacking Kothex and Sam. Kothex, 1, 2, Sam, 1. It looks like Sam will take 7. Unless he has a reaction he'd like to use. Oh, never mind. You don't have your mage armor on, do you? It's cool. It's your turn.
Oh, were you asking me about mage armor?
You are Sam.
Well, I don't need mage armor. Haha.
You can't answer every problem with Fireball.
Watch us.
He can't answer all, but he can try.
Okay.
I protect the.
Alright, so boom, big fire. Oh, they can live. Naru, do you want to make your save first? Oh, never mind. Evocation, I remember. Curse you! Alright. Most of the rats are going to take the full 32 and die. I am just going to move them off to the side. I don't want to. Out here in the courtyard, those are dead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow, so many dead in one round. Does it? Okay. Kothex, it's your turn. Hey, Blood Dragon.
Oh, let's pull out the flame tongue again, put it on flames and attack. And hopefully hit something this session.
Sure. 19 is a hit. So
okay, yeah, 24 damage.
These are swarms, so they are resistant, bludgeoning, piercing, slashing. So we have 5 piercing, and then 5 from the sneak attack as well, because it's the same damage. So we have 10, 11, 12, 13. We'll reduce it to half.
Yep.
Okay.
And that's all.
Here's the thing, right? There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rounds before the rats get to act. 4 before the rats get to act. Every time it gets to the rats' turn, they're gonna continue to spawn. But since there are so many dead in that first round, I mean, there's plenty of time for you guys to just run out of the chamber. But I mean, it's up to you if you want to stay and continue to fight and explore the room, or you can run. What does the party want to do? Because I don't. Either way, like, I don't think this combat is worth our time.
I think we will clear this last rat and just run for the door. Try to enter the monastery. Maybe?
Okay. All right. Well, then that's what we'll do. We kill the rat. We run out of the room. Run out of the room.
Move.
But herein lies the problem. That door, it's barricaded.
Barricaded.
Mm-hmm.
Try to break in with force.
Sure.
And
Athletics. That's not enough.
oh no. The other big guy is not here today, so
Yeah, all comes down to you.
Kotex pulls out a gecko bag and hands it to you.
All right, that should get us where we need to go.
Yeah. Have advantage.
athletics with advantage. Didn't help.
You're going in the wrong direction.
Okay.
Oh no, more rats are coming! Quick, open the door!
I'll try again. If I don't succeed, I think we will have to fight more rats.
All right, on the last attempt, you're finally able to force the door open with a loud crack. There's a splintering of wood, and you're able to run out of the chamber. The rats do not follow you, as you are no longer threatening their food source, and they leave you be.
Everyone, quick, inside. Inside.
Rats. No, that's not a rat. Fireball. Rat. Squeaky squeak. Alright, cool. There we go. We are inside. Looking around, you can see that stairs, you are on the lower level, and above you is a raised balcony. So up here is another level you are currently underneath. You see a set of stairs that lead up to that level on your left, and there are a number of doors to your right and straight ahead. You can also see here a large rusty metal tub with a broken wooden frame near the staircase. The floor shows spatters of blood and obvious signs of a recent scuffle.
Now, did you say that these doors are on the same level as us, or are
Yes,
they?
they are on the same level as you.
Okay, I would like to check if I hear any noises.
You do not.
Does it look like it can be opened?
Yeah. You see that these doors aren't barricaded. It looks to be like the exterior doors were the ones that were reinforced.
Let's sneakily take. Okay, it's open. I'll go and check what's inside.
Well, it looks to be a sort of library. There's faded tapestries showing maritime scenes and dramatic storms at sea. It's a fairly cozy room. The floor is carpeted in a ragged green shag woven to depict a crashing wave. A low set of book-laden shelves sit against the wall, and 3 wooden tables and several chairs fill the rest of the room, and there are books strewn about the tables and the floor.
Oops, useless. Prefix goes out.
Books useless.
Roland open door.
Okay. This door leads into a large hall with a vaulted ceiling that's nearly 30 feet high in the center. And the area is dominated by a flagstone hearth at the north end and a 20-foot high balcony on the south, supported by some very rickety and very unsafe looking posts. High windows are set into the east and western walls, which have door-sized holes smashed through them at either end of the balcony. And you can see the shattered remnants of a large table and a pair of benches litter the center of the room. There's broken cookware scattered about, along with chunks of food. And it seems like something happened here in the middle of a large meal.
Roland yells back, "I will trade you the book room for the food room."
How old does the food look?
Not very. It seems like all these signs of conflict are very recent.
Codex eats food.
Alright, what's everybody else doing?
I'm looking at Codex and wondering why am I adventuring with him.
Yeah, wait. The Sahuagin coup is over. Why do we keep this guy around?
Yeah.
Looks like a lot of fighting, but no bodies.
Very smart. Yes.
Yeah.
For as large as the monastery is, you've seen bits of corpses, miscellaneous gore, but 0 corpses for as much blood and carnage as you see.
Perhaps they are eating the dead.
Oh, you mean the monsters? Or the monks that were here?
Ate the monks. Probably still here, or else we would have seen them by now, huh?
Yeah. Is it possible to go up that balcony inside this room?
No, there's no entrance to the balcony from here, but you did see the stairs when you entered.
Oh, okay. So it's from the stairs that we get here.
Mm-hmm.
Examining this stone here closer, do I notice anything?
No, sir. There's nothing of use in this chamber. Just the wreckage and the remnants of a meal that was disrupted.
Okay. Did Totaland find anything? Eh?
I don't know. Was Toland actually doing something?
Yeah.
Roland will go look at
Alright.
any important books, or are they all just like monk cookbooks?
No, actually, there's a lot of the books here deal with the worship of sea gods, and many of them date back to the original garrison. Most are newer, brought by the hermits. By and large, these tomes deal with common philosophical philosophical quandaries and the contemplation of the ocean and nature. The books are old and impressive looking, but not of very much value, and many of them seem to deal with the worship of the god Procan. While searching the library, you discover a handwritten poem scrawled into an open cover of a book. And the poem reads, "Beware the sea and its scarlet harbinger. Beware the sword and death that wait. For guidance we beseech almighty Stormlord, consigned to our foes Tammeraut's fate." That's the name of the chapter of the book.
Oh, I was about to make a joke about monks and slam poetry, but
Also, sorry, I was still reading. Also, a precursory glance of the library, you find hidden, not really hidden, just placed atop one of the bookshelves, some spell scrolls. Lots of them. Druid spell scrolls, to be exact. Gust of wind, speak with animals, speak with plants, and control water.
Nice.
maybe not all monks.
Yeah, now that there's loot, you change your tune. Ugh. So, now what do?
Now we do open this door here.
That door. Yes.
That door.
That door leads into a thing. It's a kitchen, and it shows signs of recent use and is surprisingly clean compared to the rest of the surroundings you found. There's a kettle suspended above a large fireplace, and a brick oven stands nearby. Cutting block bears half a loaf of bread that seems to have been abandoned. And across from the table, you find another door, which you will soon discover is locked.
This door here is locked,
Yep.
and this one here is not.
It only mentions one door.
Oh, but
The door into the... Oh, I'm sorry. The door into this area from outside, the southern door, is locked.
oh, okay.
Is barricaded. So you would see the barricade right there, and then you would find that this door is locked. There we go.
Oh,
So,
okay.
door is barricaded, door is locked.
So I'll try calling Kotex to help with this door here.
And this is why you keep Codex around. He uses Steve's tools.
Alright, the door is open. Inside, you find the walls of a room that were once covered with rows upon rows of wooden shelving holding boxes of food. Most of these supplies have been thrown on the floor. There's a few sausages that still hang from hooks on the ceiling's rafters, and an undisturbed bin of potatoes is scooted up against the rear wall of the now empty larder.
One of the sausages will be consumed.
So this thing here is like a chimney,
It's another hearth.
something like that.
Yeah.
Can I take a look inside?
Yeah, you can look around any of these rooms. Just make a investigation check.
Okay. Investigation.
This all just harkens back to Sinister Secret of Saltmarsh, where like every chimney had something hidden in it.
Yeah.
Okay, looking around the chamber, you're able to find a map on the ground. It's a single piece of damp, crumpled parchment that shows barely legible lines and writing. As you examine the map, you can see it's a map of Firewatch Island, and it has diagrams on it that don't make any sense. You see circles around certain parts of the shoreline with arrows that run up the coast. It's very strange. Also, as you examine the mantle, you notice that the back slats of the potato bin are built into the brick of the hearth's rear face.
Wait, what?
Yes, the bin that holds those potatoes that I had referenced earlier, it looks like it is built into the wall. It's not sitting in front of it. It's a part of it.
What? It's like so. If I take the potatoes out, I can't see anything.
Yeah, removing the potatoes, looking at the box, you see that this box, it has a bottom and 3 sides. The back of the box isn't attached to the box at all. It's just built into the wall.
It's like, can I remove the back of the box then?
Well, yeah, it's not actually attached to the box at all.
Ah. Like some secret passage or something like that?
Exactly that. And when you try to grab the back, quote unquote, of the box, you see that it's really just a false front. And pulling it reveals a secret passage. It's very small, but any medium-sized creature could fit through. And inside is a very narrow corridor with a ladder leading downward.
Hey guys, I found something with the potatoes. Come here, everyone. Guys,
Potatoes.
potatoes.
Really?
Potatoes everywhere. but it's not that. I found a ladder, ladder going down.
You found a potato ladder. Interesting.
Yeah.
Who's going to be brave and climb down the ladder?
Perhaps the potato ladder behind the potato wall leads to.
And a lot of potatoes standing in front of it currently.
I am no potato. Tolan will go down the ladder.
I'll follow Toland.
Okay, 1 second. Alrighty. So we all go down the ladder. And you find yourself in a very small chamber. Oops, I need to open up another set of notes. Upper floor, there we go. Yuck. When you climb down the rickety ladder, you find yourself in a musty subterranean chamber, enclosed by rough masonry walls. 3 trembling figures are huddled against a far wall, sharing the chamber with the dusty, deteriorated remains of an armored corpse. The body's sightless eyes stare up blankly, and a small silver disc is clutched in one of its hands. A horizontal crevice between the 2 blocks in the southern wall glows with faint daylight as the last vestiges of sunlight go over the horizon. And as you enter, the 3 look at you wide-eyed. Who are you? What are you doing here?
Hello. We came here looking for the monks here. and found this mess of a place with hags and monsters attacking.
Quickly, you must close the door. They'll be back soon.
Soon, I'll close the.
Just
the
shut up
door.
and close the door.
Okay, closing it. No. Can you guys explain what happened here?
I hope that maybe they won't find us. Oh, you might have doomed us all.
But what happened here? What's trying to get to you?
There's a massive amount of undead. These creatures attack the monastery. They swarm us at night, and many of our friends are dead. These accursed creatures, they marched across the riverbed, and they just swarmed the island. Every direction, hundreds of thousands. So many. We've been hiding here. It's been so quiet. But we thought it was just a ploy to get us to come out. Is it safe? It won't be for long. Nightfall is almost here.
Well, we fought some creatures on our way to here, but I think it's mostly safe now.
No. No. They come every night. We have to prepare. Otherwise, there's no way we'll survive.
Well, we can try and leave here. And flee. While it's still day.
It won't be day for long. By the time you make it back to shore, it'll be night.
Jesus, that's a long trip.
Well, that's what I said. The last vestiges of light are now, you can see them winking out over the horizon.
Okay, so what are we going to do, guys?
Why did you only barricade the front door?
We didn't. We barricade all the doors. But it didn't matter. They overwhelmed us. They came in through the windows, and then they tore their way through our defenses. We redid some of the barricades in the morning, but they won't hold, and there's no way off the island. We're trapped here.
You will have to wait until morning to have a way to flee.
No, you don't understand. We're all that's left. They will search for us. They're ravenous and hungry. I've heard them drag off all the others kicking and screaming. I don't know where they've went, but it can't be good. And, well, now that the only reason we remained hidden for so long was because one of our friends sacrificed themselves to ensure that the entrance remained hidden. Unless someone wants to stay outside so that we can remain safe overnight, we're all going to die.
Yeah.
I think we've already solved that problem. You see, we left Sweet Pea on the boat.
Oh, then your friend is in danger.
Oh boy.
Has Sweet Pea accidentally volunteered to be a hero?
I don't know. We'll have to find out more next week. As like I said, right now we are trapped in the cellar and we must prepare ourselves for the coming onslaught of the undead. And that'll be for next time. I know. Thank you guys for coming and hanging out. I appreciate you being here. If you enjoyed the stream, make sure you hit the follow button. If you haven't already, join us in the Discord, and I'll see you next week.